Okay, day 31. I'm off on my Heysen adventure again after a very enjoyable rest day yesterday. Good news is the Heysen run's actually right through the caravan park where I stayed last night, yesterday. So that makes getting back on trail quite easy. And then cross the road here and then walk through the golf course by the look of it. Got about 30 k's of climbing today, so it'll be a solid enough day, I guess. We'll see how we go. The weather today is meant to be okay. Tomorrow's meant to be pretty ordinary though. It's going to come in overnight, I think. Tomorrow I've got a ridge walk too, so that won't be much fun, but anyway, we'll deal with it. All good. I'm heading for Burra. Will be the next stop on my journey, where I have a roof over my head, I guess, and I can have a shower. Should be there in a few days. Alright, take it easy. I'm filming, there's something to see. So I'm making my way out of Crystal Brook still. And the golf course runs along the creek. And I'm making my way along the golf course, so that's how there's some big red gums there. If you can see them. It's a bit chilly this morning. It's not too bad down here. When I get a bit of wind though, it's really cool. So it's pretty late. It's about 9, but it will warm up a little bit, I guess, a little bit later. Well, there's another milestone. I think the trail's around about 1200. I mean, these markers have to be approximate because there's reroutes all the time. They can't go and change the markers. So I think the trail's about 1200, so about 500 to go, I guess. So I've just swapped out new shoes. And these will get me through the Flinders, hopefully. So this is Bowman Park, about 4 k's out of Crystal Brook. This is a hut for the Heysen walkers, another one. This one's meant to be really nice. We'll go and have a look if there's no one in it. Very close to town, but if you don't want to stay in Crystal Brook, this is an option. And just pass through town the next day. A little bit of wood, so that's good. I'll see if the door's locked. Okay, so this is the hut at Bowman Park. Very flash. Bunks with mattresses. 2 rooms. I'm not sure what's through here. Oh, more bunks. What's in this one? No, just a room, this one. But yeah, pretty flash. There's even fly screens on the windows. All right, what there isn't is a heater though, so it could be a bit chilly, I guess. But you can't have everything, I tell you. There is a fire pit outside over there and some wood. A nice balcony overlooking the creek, which is where I'm heading now, by the look of it. So I'm walking right beside the Transcontinental Railway line for a bit. Goes on and on and on. So I've been walking roads and just walk that paddock since leaving Crystal Brook. Now I'm into a creek bed I'm off the far out null trails and map. I'm on an alternate, well, a reroute. So we'll see how we go. I can see where I'm going to meet up again a bit further down with the official, with the electronic and the map version. So it's all good. So this creek bed's almost like a road. It's one of the, touch wood, probably turned to shit around the corner. It's one of the easiest creek beds I've ever walked. I reckon the farmer might have used it one at some stage, ride his quad bike through or something. It's quite a nice little gorge on this reroute. Just me and my mates out here today. So I just walked through a little orchard with lemon trees. It's not something I've come across on the Heysen before. So I'm about to finish my creek walking and break out in the road. There's a camp over here. I'm not sure, because this isn't on the map. Obviously, if you're allowed to camp here, it's not on my map either. I doubt you are allowed to camp here because this is private property, but it certainly looks like a nice shelter. Distance. It's got a fire pit, roof. So I'm not sure what the go is there. I wouldn't camp there at this stage until I think there may be a toilet down the back there, until it comes up on the official route. I hope they cut hooks far out, because yeah, it's always best to assume that you're not allowed to stay on private property. You don't want to do the wrong thing. Looks like I'm heading for another ridge walk, if you can hear me. So, if you can hear me while the wind stopped, I reckon across there, that valley, is Port Pirie. It's definitely a big city. I'm guessing that's Fort Perry, which is a bit of a milestone on my journey north. I'm a long way up. I'm about, I don't know, 9 k's from Beetaloo Camp, or Beetaloo Tank Camp, I think. Maybe 8. I should get there about 4:30, I guess. So, you can hear me. I've left that ridge. I'm climbing up a bit of a valley, probably an hour from Beetaloo Tank Hut, or Beetaloo Tank Camp. It is very pleasant being out of the wind, I'll tell you that. Today's been pretty much, except for that new variant that they put us onto. Look, there's a 303 cartridge. Yeah, it's been pretty much all road walking the rest of the day. So, and of course up on the ridge it was a bit hard to do much up there. It was so noisy with the wind. So there's probably not going to be a long video this one, I reckon. Unless I see a yowie or something tonight, that might liven things up a bit. All right, I'll catch you when I get a bit closer to this camp. Okay, so I've just arrived at Beetaloo Tank Camp. There's a 3-sided shelter. That's where I'm heading up there tomorrow, I think. No, sorry, 2-sided shelter. I'm thinking I might even sleep in the shelter tonight if no one else turns up. It's meant to rain at 6 in the morning, so rather than get my tent wet for half an hour, it'd be better off sleeping in the shelter and keeping everything dry-ish, I think. All right, I'm going to get sorted. It's about 4 o'clock, by the way. I'll get sorted and I'll sign off soon. Okay, sun's going down from Beetaloo Shelter. It's 5 o'clock. It's going to be a cold night tonight. I'm going to sleep in the shelter. I've climbed up from down there today, so it's been a fair climb. All right, I've just got dinner cooking. I might sign off now, I think. Okay, so climbed up from Crystal Brook today. So according to All Trails, it was like 1,000 metres climbing. It seems a bit optimistic. I'm not sure about this All Trails figure for the climbing. The kilometres are about right. So it says 30, just over 30 kilometres, which is about right. Climbing, not so sure. But anyway, we'll go with it because that's all I've got. It was mostly a day of roads, except for that new section. It was along a creek, through a little gorge, and then along a creek, which is really worth doing. Don't know that it shortened the walk up. Might have made it a little bit longer, if anything. But yeah, it was pretty. Walking up that creek valley. That's the second one of them I've had. There's a few. There was another nice one up to Kerno's hut, where I spent about 4 hours walking up a valley. I haven't mentioned, because I sound like a whinger, but my outside of my left shin has been giving me grief for the last couple of days. I'm not sure it's not a shin splint. I don't know what it is. So I popped a couple of painkillers today and got through the day. It gave me grief yesterday on my day off. So I'm hoping it's just one of these things that I seem to be getting a lot of lately, just wear and tear injuries that seem to come and go. So hopefully it goes away, because yeah, it wasn't very enjoyable every time I stepped on it. Every time I stepped on my left leg, it was like a sharp pain it's kind of the outside of my lower shin. So I don't know what it is. Anyway, I've done 30 Ks today. Tomorrow's another 30 K. It's a white something tank, White's tank it might be. I can't remember. I'll let you know tomorrow. And then the next after that's 30 Ks into Melrose. So tomorrow's a tougher day. I'm going up over a long ridge, which won't be flat. It'll be up and down. So there'll be a bit of climbing, and the weather's meant to be very ordinary tomorrow. So we'll see how that all ends up. All right, I'll catch you in the morning. It's the sun setting. Not sure what this is telling me about tomorrow.